Welcome to the second video in this series on GIMP. We are looking at editing bitmaps, and today's video is all about non-destructive editing. So first of all, last time we were looking at using the paintbrush like this, and we could set different brush sizes and I could draw a nice shape on here. I'm now going to change my colour. I'm going to change it to this lovely lurid pink colour here, sort of magenta-y colour, and I go over the top like that. What I've done is I've just destroyed some of the information that I had in my first line here. So I could, if I wanted to do it, undo this, but after a while, after I've done lots and lots of edits, I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it out. So I'm going to use the eraser tool here, and now you see it's erasing both. So we're losing information all the time. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to remove that so we can start again. So this time I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to use my paintbrush and I'm going to draw my nice shape here. Instead of drawing over the top of it with the green colour like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new layer. So I create my new layer like that, and here we've got a new layer. And now I draw over the top. It looks just the same on the page, but what's happened is very different. I've got two layers. I've got one that looks like this and one that looks like this. So now if I go to the second layer and use the eraser, the information is still behind, and this is the basics of non-destructive editing. Now this obviously applies on photos as well, so I'm going to create a somewhat smaller brush. And let's change the hardness so it's nice and fuzzy. There we are. And I'm going to edit this lovely photo here. So what we've got with this brush is we've got the ability to draw on top of the photo. And again, if I use my paintbrush and I'm going to draw in white, and I'm going to draw a little halo. Don't please take any view on my political views from this. But what I've done is I've destroyed part of the image. So now if I take the rubber and I try rubbing that out, oh dear, it's losing information all the time. The reason it's gone green is because my background is green. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to create a new layer up above like this. And I'm then going to use the paintbrush and I'm going to draw a little halo like that. Now just for the sake of balance, I could also draw in some little red horns. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on another layer again. So there we are, some nice devil horns. And let's on this layer also have a nice little devilly beard like that. There we are. And a moustache. Okay, so now what you can see is I've got all of this together, and actually I can turn off layers individually, just like that. The layers over here at the moment are called layer and layer 1. If I double click, I can give them a name like this, and I can even do that with my background layer. And what we can see is all three layers we can independently edit. And if we decide that one layer we don't want, we can either turn it off, we could delete the layer using delete layer here, or of course we can use the rubber and we can just get rid, bring the opacity up, get rid of that altogether, and it doesn't affect anything else on the image. So that is the basics of non-destructive editing with layers.